Well, we're here at the Faith and Freedom Conference, backstage with my good friend, Governor Tim Pawlenty of Minnesota, who's out there running. You're now formally in.
I'm in, Ralph. I'm all in.
This isn't exploratory anymore. You're running.
No, we're doing the formal final announcement. It's over, and now we're in the race full-time all the time.
And I saw the piece in the New York Times the other day that you've made a major emphasis on Iowa. I know you're getting around to the other states. Tell me how you feel it's going, what kind of reaction you're getting.
Very good. We're not starting at the same place as people who ran last time or maybe have more celebrity, but we're making good progress. I think we've got the momentum on our side, so we feel very good about it, closing the gap, but it's going to take a lot of hard work, and it's a long road ahead of us.
Now, when somebody like you runs, obviously those of us who've been involved in politics for many years, we know who you are. The people in Minnesota know who you are. But in terms of making sure that everybody knows who you are, how do you do that? Is it just a matter of getting on TV? Do you ultimately end up running ads, or what do you do?
Well, it's all the above. In the early states, like Iowa, as you know, 150,000 on average show up for the caucuses, and if you can get about 40,000 people to support you, you win, and you can meet every one of those people twice.
Right.
So initially it's retail, and it's hand-to-hand, which I love. I enjoy people, I get energy from it, but then over time, of course, you got to build to the bigger media. But you got to do well. I have to do well in the early states of Iowa, New Hampshire, South Carolina, Florida. That's going to be a make or break series of states for us, so we're spending a lot of time there.
Great. Well, you saw the jobs report today. Very anemic, 54,000 new jobs. Unemployment rose to 9.1%. It looks like we're going to have our third election in a row, which is going to be about the economy. So what are you going to be saying to the voters, what you're going to do to get this weak economy moving again?
Well, what I'm going to do is listen to the people who actually start and grow businesses and provide jobs. And everywhere I travel, all day, every day, all across this great country, they say the same thing everywhere. And they say this: get the government off my back. It's become too expensive, too heavy, too slow, too discouraging. Do things to lighten my load, not make it heavier. And there's a lot of implications there for tax reductions and real health care reform, not Obamacare. We should repeal that, making sure we have an educated workforce and the like. But the real challenge and the real opportunity for us is to grow the economy by shrinking government.
Now, one last question before you go up. You're getting ready to speak, so I know you got to get ready. You're a person of very devout faith, and I'd like for you to talk a little bit about how your faith played into both your decision to run and how you govern. Or how you might govern as president.
Well, Mary, my wife, and I are people of faith, and we believe there's only one way this is going to work. We know where our help comes from, and we also think that's very consistent with public service. You know, to talk about God and this being a nation under God is not the rhetoric of you or me. This is the founding perspective of our founding fathers. They put it in the founding documents, so it's not politically incorrect. But as a personal matter, it's also something that we take seriously. We've all been given some gifts and some skills and abilities. We need to use them for meaningful purposes, and that doesn't mean everybody needs to be in politics to serve. There's lots of ways to serve, but for Mary and me, we not only can endure this, we think we can do a great job for the country. We love America, and with my experience and leadership abilities, I think we can get it back to a better place. In fact, I know we can.
Yeah. Well, Governor, we really appreciate you being here. Thanks for joining Faith and Freedom Conference.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for all your great work over a lot of decades.
You bet.
Okay,
you bet, my
thank
friend.
you.
Thanks.